Is Google My Business free? In this short video, we're going to look at what costs are involved with using Google My Business, what you might need to consider if you want to get your business listed on this platform. So if you have any kind of locally focused business, so you've got a store or a cafe or a restaurant or anything like that, you've got a local service business, and even if you have a non-local business but you still want to improve your online presence, having a Google My Business listing is really important. What this does is it makes it so much easier for people to find you online for local type searches. So if you run a cafe, for example, and people put in a search like a best cafe in Christchurch, your business might be able to come up. Or if someone searches for your brand name, they can see your review star listings as well, so they can see that your business is trustworthy and credible. Basically, there are no real downsides to being on Google My Business, whatever your business is. But is it free to create a listing? The good news is it is totally free to go and set up your listing. So to go and basically create your account and get your business listed on Google My Business isn't going to cost you anything. If you go to the link in the video description or just Google set up Google My Business and go to the official Google link, you'll follow the steps to set up your listing. So basically you register your profile, you claim your business, you put in your details, so a description of your business, all those kind of things. You just work through the steps. It's very easy to set up. The whole process is laid out quite logically through to the point where Google will get you to actually verify that you are who you say you are. And the way this works is Google usually sends you out a little postcard with a code you put back into the system, and that will effectively unlock your listing for you and let you go on with the creation process, putting in all your important information and setting up your photos and description and tags and all those kind of things. So basically that setup piece is free. It costs you nothing to do, but where costs might come from Google My Business is if you want to try and take things to the next level and say use a freelancer or an expert or an agency to improve your listing. So there are some great SEO companies out there, for example, that can help you do things like improve the performance of your Google My Business listing. They can go and look at your listing and optimize it. They can make sure you're using the right keywords in your description. They can do things like build basically data that helps Google understand what your business is and that you are who you claim to be, and that will help you actually get better rankings for relevant searches. That's going to cost you money if you hire a professional to do it. So if you want to just set up your basic listing and leave it, that's totally fine. That's not going to cost you any money. If you want to take it to the next level and hire a professional, then obviously there's a cost to that. The other piece where there might be a cost involved is actually when it comes to advertising. So through Google My Business, there's an option to go and create ads on Google's ad platform. That costs money as well. You have to pay Google when you run ads. Basically, every time someone clicks on your ad, there's a cost. And also, if you want to set up paid ads and have someone else manage it for you, there's going to be a cost to their time as well. But in terms of creating just your basic Google My Business listing, whatever your business is, that is free. If you click on a link in Google to go and set up your Google My Business and suddenly someone's telling you need to put in your credit card to set up your listing, or you need to send money to a bank account or something like that, it's probably a scam. Obviously, if you want to pay a freelancer or an expert or a consultant to set up your profile for you, that's different. But in terms of actually just setting it up, you can definitely do it yourself for free. I can't imagine Google ever changing that to be a paid model either. So Google My Business is totally free to set up. If you somehow wind up on a website that claims to be the official way to set up your listing, but it's asking you to put in payment details, definitely walk away. Check out the link in the video description for the official Google My Business setup link. And on my YouTube channel, I've got lots of other advice about improving the performance of your Google My Business listing. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.